Alright, we are back. Finally. Hello, people. Um, not quite sure what the structure is for this, but we're going to find out shortly. I think we're just going to be doing it without quali. Just go straight into the sprint. But the break has been fortunate enough to give us another com. Actually, we're going straight into the race. Mr. Cocoms, make sure your voice is included, my man, as we are a go, and there's a drive-through already for SJ. Alright, hang on, I'll sort it in a minute, but we'll just see how the cars go through. The first corner as the pass has gone sideways. We've got, Jesus, we've got cars all over the joint. There's bits and pieces everywhere. There's cars facing the wrong way. There's chaos. There's absolute chaos at the back. I'm not sure if everyone knew that the formation lap was off or not. But here we go. We are underway. We better get up the details. Where's the track map? There we go. Alright, but we are underway. Camillo leads us. Peter Damo made his way up to P2. Little flags up into P3. Doddsy into P4. We've got yellow flags at the back. Evil Blade and Easy Reaper having a great time back there. But let me just see if I can work out this party. I don't know how to get you in, but we've got sorted out short. Maybe after the sprint we'll sort it out. But we've got Camillo, Damo, Little Flabs doing quite nicely up the front. We've got all kind of dramas at the back as we've got cars streaming into the pits, and GH gets a 10-second speeding penalty already, make it go from bad to worse. We've got Governor, Andy H, GH and Evil Blade all in the pits. GH is retired, actually. He's got that penalty and gone, nah, bugger this. I'll just wait for the main race. As we've got Peter Damo doing quite nicely up in P2. Well, let's have a look at the positional changes from the start. And Damo's gone up 3 spots. Little Flabs up a spot. A couple of drop spots from Zodsy and Maxi Boy. Patio Hollow and War Machine have started on fire, up 7 and 8 spots respectively. And yeah, all red down the bottom. Unfortunately, SJ and Andy H have dropped a bunch of spots. Red Bull, yeah, Red Bull not doing too great. But Ferrari is doing very nicely at Monza. The crowd will be loving that as Damo sets a new fastest lap with a 21.3. Your mate Damo is doing quite nicely. Anyone else's drivers having really bad connection to host? I have no idea. Lefty? Hope not. Alright, where are the battles? Where are the battles? Wogjet is right on Dark Phoenix. Got no camera through this section, thanks game. There we go. It's always great when the game doesn't help you out at all, but Dark Phoenix has got the first track limit penalty on lap 3, so he's going to struggle to get through this one. That's probably going to hurt towards the back end. Cruz moves up into the top 10. Let's go up to this front battle here, because these three are right on each other's tails as Damo goes for the move on Camillo, and he will get that. No, he won't. Camillo will fight it back around the outside. But Damo will keep it. But we'll see how this DRS works, though. I don't think he's in the best position to keep it. No, he's not, as Zodsy is gone for the attack down the outside as well. So he will take P2. Little bit of a lock up into the corner. But yeah, he moves up into P2. Damo back down to P3. Little Flabs is right there too, waiting for any kind of mistakes. sitting there comfortably in P4. A bit of a gap back to Maxi Boy. Oh yeah, this front battle is going to be on right through the end of the race, I think. Let's go Haas, yeah, up in P2 and P7. Your boys Restless doing very nicely. Red Bull not so much. Williams both down the bottom as well, unfortunately, for this commentator. As Camilo gets a bit of a corner cut there. That's going to be a warning for sure. But he does lead us. I'm not going to pretend that I know all the corner names, so I'm just gonna go with he's going around this corner. Okay, I don't know the names. I'm not that good at it. But Zodzi will have the DRS on Camilo, and he should get the move and move into the front. Oh no, he won't. Some good defense there from Camilo. Keeps him, and there's a bit of a dive from Flavs on Damo, but Damo keeps the position. Monza's a bit like this. It's a DRS swapsy the whole time. I think I had the same thing in my race just earlier. Basically just swap with the person in front of you the whole time. Can you get the move done? Now, he has a look around the outside. He will go for it and he will get it. So there we go. Zodzi takes the lead in the sprint. The Haas Cheer Squad are in the chat. We'll be loving that. Henchy gets a 3-second penalty as well. He's not in the points as we speak anyway, so it probably won't hurt him too much. But there we go. So Zodzi crosses the line, and we will start lap 6 of 9 of the Monza sprint, and he sets the fastest lap as well. But Camilo with that DRS, that very powerful DRS at Monza, takes back the lead. Oh, there's a bit of a touch there from Zodzi. And he actually going to drop a position to Damo, now down back to P3. So that hurt him. A little bit deep under braking, and just slammed right into the back end of the Ferrari. Not sure if he'll have damage from that or not. He probably will. It was a bit more than a love tap. But a bit of a battle back here between Padu and Unique. There's the, oh my goodness, what are these? There's a bit of not safe for stream going on between the two McLarens. They were inside each other. I won't go any further with that. This War Machine gets a 3-second penalty. He's just outside the top 10, so that's going to hurt his quest for points in this one. His front group is still going at it. Zodzi right on the back of defeated Damo. And he will have the DRS on him down this straight. And you would assume that he will take that P2 back. And as he says he does. He goes up into P2 now. But he has a penalty though. Zodzi's got a penalty. So that could hurt his podium chances in this one. But of course it is only the sprint. So there's only 1 point between each position. And for those new people watching, in Wallaby we do award points for the top 10 in the sprint rather than the top 8 in real F1. So at the moment we've got points all the way down to Patu in P10 with 1 point. Camilo leading, currently sitting in the 10-point position with Zodzi. Zodzi's still right there. He's not going anywhere. As TMT Legend leaves this. Oh my goodness! What happened there? I'm not sure if that was a touch or not, but Camilo has gone straight into the wall, and he's got no front wing, and defeated Damo's gone sideways as well. Maxi Boy's left the session. I don't know what's going on here, but at the moment we've got Zodzi leading with Camilo with no front wing at all. Oh, he's gone way wide. He's going to be lucky not to hit the wall there. He's done well to save it. He's going to have to pit. He can't go another 2 laps with that. Into the pits he goes. Oh, the Tafosi will be spewing. There's currently no points for Ferrari in the sprint so far. Zozzi takes the race lead. Little Flabs in P2. Peter Damo in P3. We've got a positional spot switches on back here with Patu and Duck Puncher. Duck Puncher's made his way up into P9. It's a couple of points for him at the moment. Dark Phoenix sitting in the final point position, but he's got a penalty as does Henchman and War Machine. So TMT Legends probably a little bit too far back to take advantage of that. We'll go back up here as we've got Maxi Boy ghosting. I think he's dropped out, hasn't he? So he's going to be dropping down the positions very quickly. Maxi Boy needs an invite back. Maxi, I'm not sure if I've got you added or not. Maxi Boy. Yes, I do. There you go. Maxi invite sent, my man. You're still in the points, still up in P7, so hurry up and get in here quick and fight for those points. So Aussie's quietly out to a 2-second lead. Unique now up into P4 and his teammate in P6. So the McLarens, as I said before, they are leading the championship, 1 and 2 in the championship, and they are looking at very nice to pick up some points in the sprint here. 4th and 6th. Haas doing very nicely as well. P1 and P5. We've got yellow flags in the back. It looks like it's a Kick Sauber of TMT Legend, I think it was. We'll stick with this battle. Wogjet in a McLaren sandwich. See if the McLarens can work together a little here. Zodzi might have made a little bit of a mistake somewhere because his lead has dropped back under a second. And he has a time penalty as Duck Puncher gets a time penalty as we speak. So that's going to hurt him. That's going to drop him a position. We are on the final lap. We finished? Or is this another... No, we have finished. This is it. Actually, I didn't even realise we're on the last lap. But Little Flabs takes the sprint victory thanks to that penalty from Zodzi. Damo takes P2. Zodzi, so Haas P3 and P4. Great effort from the Haas team. McLaren P5 and 6. Patu takes P7. Duck Puncher P8. Maxi Boy up into P9. And Dark Phoenix will take the final point of the Monza sprint. Fortunately, Henshin misses out by just under a second. War Machine Governor Camillo takes the fastest lap, but he's down in P16, so that point won't count, unfortunately for him. Easy Reaper P15. Missed Cody in P17. Andy H will come across the line in P18. And in 19th, minus the front wing, will be Evil Blade. So while we wait for him to cross the line, I'll just see if I can work out this party. Okay, try that.
I am here.
Hey, there we go. With Pato takes the driver of the sprint. But we looks like we've got comms. We've got co-comms here. Coco.
We do.
Come in.
I know, we do. Let's not talk about the Red Bulls though. Let's move along. We could. So really good.
There are the results. Yeah, Alpine take the 10 points. Damo, Zodzi, Wogjet, Unique, Cruise, Patu, Duck Puncher, Maxi Boy, and Dark Phoenix take the points. The provisional points, of course.
Haas taken the majority of the points out of that one as well. Haas have taken a fair chunk there.
So there we go. It's pretty good from Duck Puncher up into P16th to 8th. Paddy went from 17th to 7th as well, so great drives from those two. Welcome back. Welcome back to the SCG. I mean, Monza. We are set to go again. Apologies to viewers for the issues. But this game is a piece of crap. And we're just going to have to deal with whatever the game it lets us do. So, but we are ready to go again. We're going to go straight into a one-shot quali, would you believe? So this is going to spice things up. And we are away. Here we go. I'm on board with Zodzi. Let's just follow this one-shot quali ladder. It is all over the joint. There's people jumping everywhere, but we're going to go on a lap with Zodzi's dropped way down to P13. Here we go. Defeated Damo up in P1 at the moment. Of course, we've only just started. So we're already just heading into the first corner. Zodzi. Look at this. There's positions everywhere. Maxi Boy now P1. Real mates, thank you for the follow, my man. Thank you for joining us. It's a bit late at night to be racing, but here we are. Nemesis Cruz takes the P1 spot. Camillo, Maxi Boy in P3. Jeez, one shot. He's all over the place for comms. I have no idea what we're doing. But we'll just go on this lap with Zodzi and we'll just follow the ladder. Maxi Boy now goes into P1. Can a kick Sauber take pole? Can Maxi Boy take pole? We got McLaren now up in P2 and 3. Legend has retired. It's going to be all sorts of disqualifications here at the end, but Zodzi, Maxi Boy takes pole with a 19.7. There we go. Zodzi ended up P7. Thanks for the lap of Monza, Zodzi. Appreciate you, my man. But there we go. Maxi Boy takes pole. Little Flabs, Cruz, Unique, Andy H, Camillo, Zodzi, GH, Governor, and Duck Puncher rounds out your top 10. Evil Blade, Miss Cody, Wogjet, Patu Hollow, Easy Reaper, War Machine, Defeated Damo, Henchman, and we have the two No Times, Dark Phoenix, and TMT Legend. So the whole field is bookended by the Kick Saubers. Legend in 20th and Maxi Boy in 1st. Whew, that was a bit of excitement. But yeah, McLaren 3 and 4. Great team effort from them. Let's see how they go with another 27 laps of Monza. And hopefully we can get through this one without any issues this time. We've already had 2 restarts, so we're at our cap for the night. We can get through 27 laps without issue. Can be a bit of a big ask with this game though, let's be honest. It is getting frustrating with the amount of issues that it has, but, you know, we just got to put up with it, don't we, and carry on. Looking forward to how this turns out though. It's already 9:45 PM, so it could be a late finish, but here we go. There's no formation lap. We're going to go straight into it, lights out, and we are away as Maxi Boy leads us down the straight. And how are we going to go into the first corner? It was chaos in the sprint. Let's see if they can all get through cleanly this time. So far, so good, I believe. Yeah, nobody's pointing in the wrong direction this time, so we are away very nicely as McLaren's side by side, 4th and 5th, they've lost a spot. Milo's moved up into P3. Little Flabs leads the way. He's got past Maxi Boy. We've got yellow flags down the back. Position changes all over. The joint duck puncher's gone for a bit of a drive off to the side. So he's down way down the back. Little Flabs leads us. Maxi Boy, Camillo has got 2 McLarens right up his clacker. They might even pass him. Both of them might pass him either side of him, and they do. Look at that. So Camillo has just lost 2 spots to the McLarens either side of him. McLaren now third and fourth, back where they started. Camillo in P5, Zodzi in P6. Andy H P7, SJ up into P8. So although we've just lost the Red Bulls as a Red Bull ghosting, but I think we're all good. So there we are. We got through 1 lap of Monza relatively cleanly. Unfortunately, Duck would not agree with that, but the rest of them have got through without too much drama. So let's have a look at positional changes after that first lap. So Little Flab's up 1 spot, Maxi Boy down a spot. We've got yellow flags again down the back there somewhere. The biggest mover so far, Paddy Hollow up 6 positions, from 14th up into 8th spot. Great start from an Aston Martin driver. Oh, we've got a Red Bull off into the kitty litter there. That is Evil Blade. Where did GH start? GH, where is GH? He's 15th, so he started in 8th, so he's down 7 positions. Into 15th, not great. Evil Blade, Duck Puncher and War Machine down the bottom, losing positions as well. But Easy Reaper doing quite nicely. Williams Man up 6 positions into P9. Peter Damo also up 6, so great start from them. That away for now. We've got Evil Blade has retired, and it's a safety car. Okay, so we've got through almost 2 laps, and we've got the first safety car of the night. Will anyone go into the pits at this early stage? Yes they do. Dark Phoenix is in. Oh, and he's got a 10-second penalty as well. Everyone gotta love that. Everyone's favourite penalty. Miss Cody, Duck Puncher, and TMT are also in. So, a new set of hards, I would imagine. Actually, let's have a look at the tyres. Yeah, so it's a new set of hards for Dark, Phoenix, Cody, and Legend. Duck Puncher has put on a set of meds. Maxi Boy has left the session again. Hang on a second, let's see if we can get him back in. Maxi Boy, where are you? There you are. There you go. Invite has been sent back to Maxi. Hopefully we can get back in soon. But there we have it. So it's a good start. Been a good start from Little Flabs. He will lead the way. So while we're on the safety car lap, a bit of a reminder of where we sit in the driver's standing. So this is obviously before the sprint race. Tonight's sprint race is before those points are added. So as we can see, the McLaren's there, 1 and 2. Andy H in P3, Zodzi, P4, Dark Phoenix is up there, Little Flabs, our current race leader, sitting in P6, Maxi Boy, P7, Evil Blade, who's unfortunately out of the race, so he'll probably lose a few positions from that. Easy Reaper doing quite nicely in P9. Peter Damo rounding out the top 10 in the championship. Hello, Mr. Magic Man. Yes, it is Goffy in the com box. It's an very unusual sound, I know. But occasionally, you get the SOS to do comms and do what I can for this wonderful league. I'm no Matty Skills, but I'll do my best. got another couple of cars back here. Maxi Boy and Dark Phoenix are in the pits as well. Maxi Boy, I don't think Maxi Boy's joined back yet. He's still ghosted. Oh, thank you, sir. Very kind of you. Bit of a legend yourself this season. Absolutely killing it with the graphics, my man. And yeah, we appreciate all your efforts so far for the league. Dark Phoenix has put on a set of means. I'm not sure what's happening with Maxi Boy. Is he going to be joining us back, or let me just chat? There's no chat from Maxi. Send him an invite. We'll just see if I can. I'll just send him another one just to make sure, in case he's still around. Maxi, where are you, Maxi? I think he's gone. Yeah, he's disappeared. Don't think he'll be joining back. But if he jumps in the chat, I'll chuck him an invite. Alright, safety car is in this lap. It's a late call. And we will go racing again. Little Flabs will lead the pack. Very late call, actually. When will he pull the trigger? A bit of weaving. Maxi Boy's joined back. Beautiful. He's going to leave it very late. And there he goes. He pulls the trigger. He's away. We're back underway, ladies and gentlemen. Got positional changes already as Andy gets past Unique. Getting through the first corner pretty well. No major dramas from what we've seen there. So there we go. The little Flabs loses the way. Cruz up in P2, our championship leader. Doing very nicely in P2. Camilo, P3, Zodzi, P4. And we've got two hard runners, Andy and Unique, 56. So they might be a little bit slower than the rest of these medium runners, but they might help them out a bit later on. This tyre traffic. Get back to racing as Easy Reaper makes the move on Padu up into P7 for the Williams man. Doing quite nicely so far to start the season, Easy. Up in the top 10 in the championship. Struggled a bit last season, but has started this season quite nicely indeed. Cruz has now dropped back to P4, so he's well under attack from Camilo and Zodzi have got past him. But he will get the DRS up the straight. Or do we not have DRS just yet? I think we do. No, maybe next lap. But it's been a nice clean restart. Just something good to see. These top four are starting to break away a little bit. It's now a second and a half back to Unique and P5. Maxi Boy's back in the pits. Not sure if that's his AI that's pitted him again or if he's jumped in there himself. Who knows? He might have got a bit more damage. There's the defeated Damo bits up a 3-second penalty already. We're only on lap 6. So he's going to struggle to get through another 21 laps without another penalty. That could hurt him towards the end. He's currently in P12. Not hurting him too much right now, but another 21 laps could hurt later. As Zodzi makes the move up into P2 now. God, he's got some pace, this man in the Haas. As he sets the fastest lap, he is the fastest man on track at the 21.8, and he will take the lead of the Monza Grand Prix as Camilo tries to take it as well, but not wide enough, or is he going to go down the inside as they go side by side? And Camilo will take the lead. Nice move from Camilo, though Zodzi fights back and he reclaims the lead. Little Flavs drops back into P3. We've got yellow flags down the back. It's a kick Sauber again. The poor old TMT legend, not having a great time back there. Cruz and Zodzi fighting. So we've got this car, this front battle, just switching positions every time we get to a DRS zone. It's a bit like that in Monza. Some long, very long DRS zones. Just go back and forth with that DRS train. Little Flavs reclaims the lead of the Grand Prix. Well, this could be a bit of a story for a number of laps as SJ or the Governor gets a 3-second track limit penalty as well. Sorry I'm not showing some cars further back, but these guys are battling very close together and it's kind of cool to watch. We might head back, we might head to the mid-pack if these guys just sort of continue swapping positions. We might give a bit of airtime to some of those down a bit further, as just as we say that, Easy and Andy H go side by side into corner 1. No harm done though, and Unique goes around the outside of Andy H. Can he get that move done? Not quite, he has to back out, and he will stay there in P7. A little bit of a lock-up. Yeah, we've got a number of DRS trains formed now. We've got the top 4, almost a 3-second gap back to this pack here. This is what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 6 or 7 cars in this DRS train. A little bit of a gap back to War Machine in 13th. Maxi Boy way behind as Andy H makes a beautiful move around Easy Reaper up into P5 now, and he will lead this particular DRS train. Very smooth move. Well done, Andy. Few positional changes in the back. War Machine now drops a couple of positions back to 15th. So the second driver for Ferrari not having such a good time, but Tifosi are enjoying Camilo at Monza, that's for sure, as we've got a Haas turned around. Must be that's Zodzi, or was that Haas getting flapped or something? That was Zodzi. Zodzi's had a moment, so he's dropped back to this pack now. So now 3.5 seconds back from the top 3. So he's had a moment. Not sure if there was any contact involved in that, or he's done that on his own. But he is catching up already. So already under 3 seconds to Little Flav. So he is still flying. Henchman gets a 3-second penalty now. He is currently out of the points, so not harming him too much at this stage. Or old Hench down in P18 as Padu and Dark Phoenix. Oh, what's happened back here? We've got 2 DNFs. Padu and Dark Phoenix are out. And it's another safety car. Well, that's huge for Maxi Boy. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. He'll be able to catch up to everyone else, but we missed that. I don't know what happened there. Between Pato and Dark Phoenix. So that's now 3 DNFs. We've got a mountain of cars jumping into the pits. Taking advantage of this. Let's have a look at tyres. What the hell's going on there? Governor's jumping in and out of the pits. So we got hard tyres going on. Hello, Duckman just stayed out on 7-lap old mediums, which is interesting. Andy H and Miss Cody have both stayed out as well. So did they miss the pit entry, or did they actually choose to stay out? Not sure, but Duck Puncher on the med staying out. Interesting choice. We've got Camillo and Cruz on fresh hards. Legend and Henchman have also stayed out. Apache is in possession. I hope that doesn't screw anyone over. Just another one of many issues with this game, that it does send up a communicating with server issue with some drivers if you leave a session. But we got Flavs, Zodzi, Easy Reaper, Wogjet and GH all went in for fresh hards. Unique's on fresh meds, so he's going to have a bit of pace down there in P14, but I don't think he'll get to the end on those. But we have a couple of safety cars. We're able to manage them right, but I don't think he's going to be able to go 7-8 laps on them. But could be wrong. I could be wrong. I am no expert, that's for sure. War Machine and Damo have got fresh hards, and Maxi Boy, he's still a long way off from catching up to everyone, but gives him the opportunity to get back into this race. So plenty of action already in just 10 laps. Andy H leads the Grand Prix, 10 lap old hard. So yeah, they're going to be a little bit slower than it's Camillo and Cruz behind them. It's a bit of a buffer. Camillo and Cruz looking pretty good there. They got a bit of a buffer with Legend and Henchman, who might hold back the rest of them for them. I'm not sure why Duckman just stayed out on Eds, but he might be hoping for another safety car later on. So we're down to 17 cars left in the race. Of course, if you're new to Wallaby, the top 15 score points, so just 2 cars missing out on points as we stand. We've lost Patu, Dark Phoenix and Evil Blade from this race. Penalties, I've got TMT Legend with 10 seconds, 3 seconds for Hench, Governor and Damo. Interesting. Alright, there we go. So, yeah, everyone's had a stop except for Andy and Henchman. So Ducker's already made a stop, so maybe that's why he didn't stop again. But I don't know if I'm not sure how long those meds are going to last from here though. That's the only thing. I guess we'll find out soon, as Maxi Boy is still trying to catch up. He's nearly there. So we'll do another lap under the safety car. But hello to the chat, anyone watching. Appreciate you supporting the stream. Feel free to say hello. Give us your comments on the race so far, or what you think you think's going to win. Give us a follow if you haven't already. We really appreciate the support of our Wallaby community. The Maxi Boy's caught up to the back of the grid now, so this should be the last lap under the safety car, and we'll have another restart. .07 PM and we are still racing. It's a late night tonight, ladies and gents, due to a number of issues we had earlier. But what better way to spend a late Sunday night than watching Wallaby Racing League? I can't think of one. Might be a few yawns in the office tomorrow morning, but totally worth it. Right, the lights are out on the safety car, so we will start again. Got 15 laps to go. There's still plenty of time for anyone. Even Maxi Boy down in P17, there's still plenty of time. 15 laps is a long way to go. Andy H, he's away already. So Andy H will lead the restart of the Tier 3 Monza GP. He's already gapped Miss Cody by half a second, so it's been a good start from him as we head into the first turn. Pretty clean, I believe. Oh, we got a Sauber powering the wrong way. It's TMT Legend. Not been a good one for him. Unfortunately, there's two Saubers now at the back of the grid. Poor old TMT Legend. Not been fun for him tonight. So we've got different tyres going into battle here, so it's going to be interesting to see who wins out. Of course, Andy's on older tyres. As Unique gets a 3-second penalty. Ah, man, not Unique. He's down there in 13th, so that's going to hurt for a points finish, perhaps. But it's a long way to go. Like I said, plenty of time to make up some ground. As Walkjet gets a penalty as well. Henchman dropping spots. What's going back on here with that? He's getting a bit swamped. He was one of the ones that stayed out, so perhaps his tyres, not really liking the track as much as the freshies, that is for sure, as Henchy goes into the pits. He might have damage. Let's see, is there a front wing change? Yes, there is. So yeah, he's got damage. Fortunate for Henchy. Drops to the back of the grid. Camillo in the Ferrari. Cruising. Ferrari fans loving this. Ferrari leading the race at Monza. Out to a 1 second lead over Cody. Cody wanting a good haul of points tonight, because he is at the bottom of the championship as we stand. So so far this will be a nice haul of points for him, as Little Flavs gets a 3-second penalty. He's one of our leading drivers, leading cars, so yeah, that's going to hurt him as well. But good news for Duck and Lodzi behind him. Now in a net position better than they are. But as War Machine gets a penalty as well, not having a good run for him. War Machine down in 15th. Currently with 1 championship point to his name tonight. Ooh, a bit of a fishtail there from Zodzi. But Miss Cody doing pretty well. He's been passed by Cruz, but he's doing quite nicely up there in P3. So Magic Man, you'll be enjoying that. RB doing pretty well in the overall standings. Camillo starting to get a bit of a gap now at 1.5 seconds back to Cruz in P2. Bring up these tyres again, just so we can know. So Camillo and Cruz were on the freshies. Probably why they're starting to gap. And Cody didn't pit, neither did Andy. So they're starting to drop back a little from these leading two. Buds and Zodzi on freshies as well, so they should get the DRS up here, and Andy H is probably going to be a bit of a sitting duck here as Little Flabs gets past him. Zodzi doesn't though, not quite enough for him. have a look at Zodzi making the move on Andy. Thinks better of it though. Probably not the place in the track to make the move just yet. We've got a little bit of patience. He'll get another opportunity shortly. Probably not here either. Right down this straight is probably where he's going to be looking to make the move. He's got the DRS. Everyone's got the DRS. No, he doesn't quite get there. As Governor gets a 3-second penalty as well. He's doing well in P7. What's happened? He's dropped a heap of positions. He's lost 3 positions in no time. Dark Plancher up in P7, doing quite nicely on the very old meds. 13 lap meds. How much longer are they going to last? I wonder. He's no match. He's got passed on his left and his right by GH and Wogjet, and he drops 2 positions down the straight. We got yellow flags somewhere. Whoa, we got, oh my god. The cars into the back of each other. Poor old Maxi boy's copped it in the back. Maxi's got wing damage. Damo might have damage as well, does he? Oh, he might be okay. Yeah, his wing lock's okay, but Maxi's definitely got damage as GH gets a 3-second penalty as well. Up in P6, so the penalties are flying in now. Not too many cars without them. Yeah, that's a very sick and sorry looking Sauber as he lets his teammate go by. Cool, no point fighting your teammate with a broken wing. I would say he's going to have to pit, probably put on the softs. But he got, what, 10, 9, 10 laps to go. He's pulling over and letting everyone go. That's very nice racing etiquette from Maxi. Let's go back up the top here as Miss Cody looks for a move on Zodzi, or not quite. Zodzi had a huge lock up there. Cody thought better of it. Camilo's out to a 3-second lead ahead of Cruz. So Camilo's the one doing the cruising. Just gapping. Getting further and further. Also a 3.5-second gap back to Zodzi in P3. The top 2 doing it very nicely. A little bit of a moment from Zodzi. He nearly lost it, but he gathers it back up. Is Cody doing actually quite well on these old hards. We've got yellow flags in the back again. Oh, little Flabs has gone back to all the way back to 15th. Cody now getting a little bit swamped. He just dropped about 4 positions in one go. So perhaps those tyres not really agreeing too much with him. Continues out though as Andy gets into the pits. Henchman, another 3-second penalty for him. Pretty sure that's his second 3-seconder. Andy will put on a fresh set of meds to last him till the end of the race. He has dropped all the way down into 15th though. Yeah, Camilo way out in front. Cruz driving a race by himself. 3.5 seconds back to Zodzi. He's starting to get a bit of a gap on GH as well. We've got a bit of a battle pack here between GH, Wogjet, Cody and Unique. Looking pretty good for Haas so far in 3 and 5. Looking at a great haul of points. Actually been a really good start to the season for Haas in all tiers. They are second overall in the constructors, I believe, from what I remember. So they're going to add to this quite nicely. Henchy gets another 3 second. What are you doing back there, Henchy? And Henchy's retired. He's out. And it's another safety car. Well, here we go. So this is huge for guys that are on those old tyres that stayed out. Especially Duck. This is massive for Duck. He stayed out on those meds. 17 lap old meds. And he's got a free pit stop here. So everyone's going to be on... I imagine everyone's going to come in and get on the softs. So we'll have maybe about a 4 or 5 lap shootout at the end. Yeah, this has worked perfectly for Duck. I'd say those meds would be screaming by now, and he was due to get off them. So Henchy has given him a bit of a free pass. Governor's gone into the pits already and put on some meds at the back there. He's probably run out of softs. I would say he was already on the softs. Yeah, Camillo will come in to the pits. I imagine everyone behind him will do the same. Fresh set of shiny red boots goes onto that Ferrari. And I'm sure it will be the same for every other car that comes in. Oh, here we go, hang on. The Haas have stayed out, both of them. Both Haas have stayed out. What have they done? I'm not sure that was the right play. Surely one of them had to come. I would have thought both of them would just have to come in, but at least one of them. Well, they've both stayed out. They're going to get swamped. I mean, there's not going to be many laps to go, but I'm feeling like they've thrown this away. The Haas team? Yeah, I'm thinking the same, Magic. I'm not sure why they've done that. We're probably going to have maybe a 5-lap sprint to the end from here, but I mean, why would you not box for the softs? I don't know. Yeah, Wogjet could do a K-Mag, but I don't think he's going to be much fight for these guys on softs. They're going to smash him pretty quickly, I would think. Andy's on meds. So he did pit a couple of laps earlier, so he's decided to stay out on those meds. And then we've got a whole heap of cars. Cody, Duck, Unique, Damo, Little Flabs, War Machine, Legend and Easy Reaper all on the fresh reds. Governor on the meds and Maxi Boy at the back on softs as well. But yeah, very interesting play. I don't think it was the right one, but we will see. I mean, Zodzie's got plenty of pace. Definitely wouldn't rule him out fighting with these guys, but yeah, look, let's see how this plays out. Pens, yeah, we can look at the pens, my man, there we go. So we've got Wodjet, GH, Unique, Damo, Flabs, War Machine, all with 3 seconds, Governor in 15th with 6 seconds. position changes Wooljet up 11 spots from his starting position of 13th up into P2. But yeah, like I said, I think I think this Haas might be dropping quite quickly. I mean, Zodzi, like I said, Zodzi has the pace, so he might be an exception. But I just can't see it being a match for these red tyres. Like I say, I am no expert, and I'll leave it in the hands of these guys to make the decision. Maxi Boy has caught up to the grid, so this should be a last lap under safety car. So we'll get a 4-lap shootout to decide this one. The governor's gone back in, putting on a fresh set of softs, I would suggest, yes. Fresh set of softs for him. So yeah, why not? When you're at the back of the grid, why not jump on a fresh set of tyres? Try and get some points. We've got 16 cars left in the race. Of course, the top 15 score points. So there's only one car left running that will miss out tonight. Everyone else will score points. So Governor's decided, you know what, I'll put some fresh softs on and fight. Try and get up the grid as far as possible in these 4 laps. But as we stand, it is a 1-2 Haas. Camillo in P3. He's probably in the best position for the win, I think, from here. Camillo. No penalties. Fresh set of softs, I should say. The safety car is in this lap, so that's my prediction. I'm thinking Camillo's going to win this one. But how hard will the Haas make it for him? Cruz in P4, GH done quite nicely up in P5, Andy H 6th, Cody Duck Puncher doing nicely in P8. Unique and Defeated Damo round out your top 10, but will it finish that way? Probably not. Magic's gone Cruz for the win. Alright. He's on fresh set of softs as well. Yeah, that's the feeling, Kamikaze, my dude. I'm not sure what that play was from the Haas, but we'll see how it plays out for them. I think Camillo and Cruz are in the box seat. Let's see how they go into turn 1. That's right on board with Cruz. Already Camillo, he's got it. Oh my god, there's contacts between them. You don't have to make the... Oh, Wooljet's gone. And he's out. Wooljet's gone. That's enough safety car. Oh my god. I wouldn't have thought that there was enough laps left for another safety car. It must be just a 1-lap safety car. That's one Haas down. So now everyone left is getting points. So Camillo and Cruz now second and third. There's just one Haas ahead of them. So this safety car might help Zodzi a little bit, but I don't think it's going to be any longer than 1 lap. Poor old Wooljet, that was a brutal exit. But his teammate still leads this race. Can he hold on? will Camillo and Cruz be too much for him? So everyone's going to bunch up. We're going to have a 2-lap dash to the end. Maxi Boy's gone back into the pits for a fresh set of softs. He might be going for the fastest lap. He might try and catch up to the back. I think he should get there by the time we restart again. Zodzi still leads, but he is going to be under assault. Particularly from Camillo. He still might pick to win this. Magic's gone for Cruz. Safety car is in this lap, so yes, it was just a 1-lap safety car. And we're going to get a 2-lap sprint. Yeah, Maxi Boy has caught up to the back. Maxi win. That would be quite something to watch. ZK. 15th to 1st in 2 laps. That would be amazing. I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Alright, we wait. Looks like there's someone's a bit of a car in the middle of the track in the background. I wonder if who's lost that. Alright, here we go again. We are underway. We've got 2 laps. 2 laps to go. What will we see? Who is going to win this? Camillo. Camillo. Can he get the move done up the straight? Probably don't want to leave it too long as he goes around the outside. He will make the move with a little bit of contact, but he gets in front. He does what he needs to do. He clears that Haas at the first opportunity, and he will now try to run away with this. There's Cruz now on the back of Zodzi. I don't... Oh, it's Cruz a little bit all over the place. He's lost time. It's hurt him a bit. I don't know if Cruz has got enough pace to get there. Zodzi's not going away though. He's still sticking with him. Defeated Damo gets a 3-second on the second last lap. Not ideal. But yeah, Zodzi's not going to let Camillo get away. I believe the DRS is open. DRS is enabled now, so he won't have the DRS up this straight. That might save Camillo at this straight. Yes, it will. He will maintain the lead. Zodzi doing really well to hang in there on those hard tyres. Yeah, kudos indeed. Kudos indeed. Cruz not making a lot of impact on Zodzi. GH is there as well. Andy H looking pretty good for a P4. Thanks to GH's penalty ahead of him. War Machine a 3-second penalty. McKen's... It would be amazing if Zodzi can win this race, but I just can't see it on those hard tyres. He might get the DRS, but I don't think he's going to hold it. But to be matching Camillo on those tyres is incredible. I thought he would have been swamped. I mean, I did say I know he's got the pace in this tier to match it with anyone, no matter what tyre, and he is showing that. He's actually gapping Cruz. Getting a little bit further ahead. What is... As Camillo wins. Well, that was actually the last lap as Camillo wins the race. Zodzi takes P2, Cruz P3, Andy H in 4th, and GH in 5th. So there we go. I didn't even realise that was the last lap, my bad. But Camillo gets the win. TMT Legend Driver of the Day. God, he had a roller coaster of a race. There you go, a bit of a reward for driver of the day for him. A Ferrari win at Monza, you'll love to see it. Please wait. Yes, we are waiting for the results. Give them to us. I want to see. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, what? Ripped off. Ripped off. All right. Same thing happened to Fries the other night. But let's see. I'm not sure if these guys are on Xbox or not. Uh, was it? It was Zodzi Camillo. Whoa, there's some interesting chat in the T3 chat after this one. Let's see if we can get any of these guys in. Cruz has joined the party. I'm not sure if we can get Camillo in. Let's go. Send an invite to Camillo. Zodzi. No, I don't think I can get Zodzi in here. Alright, well, we'll go with... who have we got? We've got Cruz. Let's start with Cruz, who finished in P3. Mate, that was a chaotic race.
Yeah.
Well done on the P3. How did you go tonight? How did you see that one?
Sprint calling was a bit of a bit of a shambles on my side. Not where I wanted to start with. Sprint race overall, happy with it. Getting I think it was a
Yeah.
P6 behind Unique. So good points for the team there. And then the feature, my main goal was just to stick with the guys up front, Camilo and Zaldi. Those two are on a different area code every single week. And I said last week I was over here like, yeah, I'll probably be staring at their backsides all race, and I did. Um, that last safety car, I thought, seeing Zaldi and Wagjet stay out, and then all of us came in the box. I thought we had a chance. I'm not sure what happened with Wagjet. It happened in front of me. I know that Camilo, Zaldi, and Wagjet, they were like having a three-way battle
Yeah,
on that
yeah.
restart.
Exited stage right into the wall.
Yeah,
Unfortunately.
yeah, a bit unfortunate for him. Like that comeback for him. But no, shout out to Camilo for grabbing that win, and Zaldi for somehow, some way making those hard tires last in front of all of us on those fresh softs. So yeah, big ups for him.
Yeah, I thought you guys were gonna swamp him, but he held in there and held you off somehow.
Yeah,
So credit to him.
yeah, I was pushing too hard. I just began sliding around everywhere. So, but yeah, I mean, GT's, that's what it is, back-to-back podiums, and we move on to next week. So yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Well, our championship leader. So that's nice haul of points to continue that. I
Yeah.
think you'll still be leading the championship after that one. So it's been a good start for you this season, that's for sure.
Yeah, it
Must be
has.
enjoying it.
Yeah, no, it has. That break that I took last season, just focused on myself, is really paying off, and
Yeah.
it's shown. on my run of form lately. So hopefully I can keep it.
Absolutely.
Hopefully I can keep it up.
Yeah. Absolutely. Well done, my man. We're off to China next week. What are your
Ugh.
thoughts on that one?
Oh God.
Oh, not great.
Oh Lord.
What's happening?
Nah, that. So, see, I said this. See, I said that it was my. See, I said Singapore was one of my worst tracks, and I won there. China is ranking up there as one of my worst. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting, but we'll see. We'll see what happens in the end.
Yeah,
Still a long way to go.
that we will.
Still a long way to go in the season, so you never know what happens.
That is true. Well, congratulations on your P3. Another podium for you. Well done.
Appreciate it, mate.
And we'll go to our race winner. I think we got Camilo in here.
Yep. Yep.
Yes, we do. Beautiful, mate. That was
Ugh.
a wild night.
I know,
What were your
man.
thoughts on that one?
I mean, I was gutted.
Look, yeah,
Oh, I
Zodzi
was.
gave you a bit of a fight at the end there,
He did,
but you
yeah.
managed to get him and get past him and get the win. So well done.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I was pretty gutted after the sprint, with what happened, but it's a great way to come back for the race, and especially this season. I mean, it was a really tough start, so coming back of
Yeah.
last week, I mean, even Singapore was a bit disappointing, but yeah,
Yep.
really stoked with the win. Zodzi's a great driver. I mean, I was pretty much crapping myself the whole way on that last lap. Um, but yeah, I mean, I haven't won since Brazil last year in OCE, so it's been a long time. Just yeah.
Well, that's awesome result for you. Like you said, it's been a bit of an up and down start to the season for you, but that's put you right back on track.
Yeah, beautiful.
And a Ferrari win at Monza,
I
everyone
know,
loves to
right?
see that.
I know. It's
It's
great.
just meant to be.
I know.
But you were my pick to win with only a few laps to go. I thought you might
Ah,
get the charge on Zodzi, but he actually made it pretty hard for you,
he did.
even on those old hards.
I don't know how he did that, to be honest. I mean, my engineer was saying he had minor wing damage and he was on like 15 lap hards. Like, that's gonna be easy. And he just hangs on. I don't know how he does it. Like,
Yeah, absolutely.
he's an absolute rocket.
Shout out. Yeah, definitely. Well, shout out to Zodzi. I see him in the
Yeah.
stream chat there. Well done, mate. You didn't make it easy for him, that's for sure. But congratulations, Camilo. Is that your first win?
In WRL it is, yeah.
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 It is?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Oh, beautiful. Even better.
I
Well,
know.
congratulations. You're now officially, well, I say officially, it's kind of provisional at the moment. You never know what can happen on the stewards room. But
Yeah.
at the moment, you are a Wallaby race winner. So congratulations
Awesome.
for that.
Thank you.
China next, asked you the same thing. China next week. What are your thoughts on that?
I mean, last game, it was a pretty good track for me. I made my debut in OCE on that track and I got a podium, so I don't know. I haven't loved it on this game this year, so we'll see.
Yeah, absolutely. It doesn't get a lot of good raps from drivers, but I think it's a pretty good racing track, so it could be good one to watch.
Just sector 2 that I don't like.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations again. You are
Thank you.
a Wallaby race winner. That's huge for you in the points. So well done.
Thank you very much.
All right. Thanks everyone else for watching. Appreciate your support. Give us a follow if you haven't already. Our next stream will be on Tuesday night with Tier 2. The Monza sprint round for them as well. So please join us then. Cheers all.